It's just different.
All right, and welcome back to B.A.R Fitness TV podcast, where we're listening. We're also broadcasting live on Facebook. Mr. Eddie is in the building already. What's up, Mr. Eddie? Mr. Eddie don't miss no lives. I don't care where, who, when. Mr. Eddie be on it. But anyway, I'm your host, Dwayne, with B.A.R Fitness Podcast. And man, this podcast was created to document my fitness journey. And on that fitness journey, I found an awesome program called E2M that I'll talk about every week. And so that program has a lot of awesome people in it. And today I'm bringing one of the clients from E2M, brother. I discovered the last couple of weeks. I've discovered him and definitely been a pleasant surprise. My brother, Michael, man, how you doing today?
I'm doing well, and yourself?
Oh man, I'm doing great, bro. I'm doing great. Thank you for coming on the show. Like I said, I'm learning a lot of E2Mers are camera shy, man. And so I appreciate you taking your time out of your schedule, man, to come on and talk to the folks, man. So first, jump in right in, man. I want to hear about your fitness journey before E2M. Talk about it.
All right. So I'm going to go way back about 20 years almost when I was in high school. So as many of us may have been, you know, you're in high school, you're fit. I was a 3-sport athlete: basketball, baseball, football, you know, but after those high school days, you know, what the college 15, is that what hits? So,
mine was college 30.
So yeah, so that kind of happened, you know, but you know, you're still not that bad. And then life just kind of takes hold. And so gained a little bit of weight. You know, they say you also, you know, you find that love and then you get that happy weight.
Yes, sir.
And so, so, you know, your friends rag on you because you're looking a little bit, you know, you get the cheeks, you get the size on you and whatnot. So I got married, whatnot, but still wasn't that bad. Then a couple of years after that, my brother got married. I saw the pictures from the wedding, and I was like, "Oh, who is this? Who is this guy?" You know, I didn't recognize him. So at that point, I was the heaviest I had been. I was about 250 or 260. When in high school, I was 185 or so. So I made the decision at that point in time to lose weight, and so at that point in time, I did Insanity and just kind of did it on my own. I mean, I lost the weight. I took it off like that. But one thing about it was it wasn't necessarily sustainable.
Nope.
Because, you know, you can only go so hard, you know, for so long. And so, like I said, I lost the weight. I did pretty decent with it. It started creeping back. Me and my family moved to Atlanta. If you know one thing about Atlanta is they have a lot of traffic.
Yep.
I worked in a hospital setting, and so it was overnights, 24/7, because I was in an ER on the administrative side, not necessarily on the clinical side, but have to be available at any time. So commute plus a schedule that didn't allow for consistency, all that weight came back and more. So here recently, and I hate to go with a lot of things that people normally say, but you know how us men are with doctors' offices.
Yep.
So my wife had been pressing me to go to the doctor for a while. And so I finally listened to her last year, got on the scale there. They said I was 316, and that that threw me for a loop. Okay.
Whoa.
My blood work was looking bad. My father has congenital cholesterol issues. So that's, you know, I'm looking at that myself. My blood pressure was high. My A1C was creeping up. So when I told him my story, because it was a new doctor for me, he said, "I'm going to give you the opportunity before I put you on medicine to do something. Okay. I'm going to give you the opportunity. We're going to set something in 6 months. Show me what you can do." So I started, but I really didn't take it seriously. I did cut my eating a little bit, just because it was just steaks and lemon pepper wings. That was me before that. And so I did cut back, and he saw that I had lost 2 or 3 pounds since the last time when I went in November. I really wasn't really working out or anything like that, but my numbers did get a little better because I started eating just slightly better. So during that time, I was, kind of talking about it and whatnot. And my cousin, who was in E2M, she said, "Hey, let me tell you about this program I'm in. I've had good success with it. I know you and your wife are looking to, start losing weight and whatnot. So let me tell you a little bit about it." So, she told us about it. We, kind of just molded over. After the holidays hit, in January, just on my own, without, really getting into E2M at that point in time, I said, I need something to be accountable. So I said, and I put it out there on Facebook. I said, look, I'm going to make this accountability album for myself. Every day I'm going to post what I'm doing. If y'all see me not on it, please tell me. I want to do this. I want y'all with me. I want y'all to either, cheer me on, because that's going to help, or I want y'all to, just get on me if I'm not doing right. So I had success with that because I was just doing it on my own, but I had the mentality and I knew that people were looking. But then my cousin really talked us into it, and I said, if I'm doing this and I have something structured, I know that I can really make a difference. So I joined E2M in March, and from there it was I'll just say it was amazing. It was difficult at first, just getting into it, but fortunately I had already kind of prepared myself to a degree because of what I was doing before, and I had the mindset that I had to change for my wife and for my kids.
Right.
And so fortunately the first round of E2M was successful. I lost about 25 pounds.
Awesome.
Inches, lost about 8 inches. So, and now we're in round 2 for me. Glad to have OG status, and
man,
just glad to be a part of the program.
Awesome, bro. Awesome. So our stories are very similar, man. The athlete growing up and adding that happy weight and college weight and all of that good stuff, man. So it's really cool to kind of hear you walk through that. So talk about that first week, man, that detox week, that first talk about that grind, man, and being sweaty in that suit, and talk about all that, how that felt.
That that was interesting. Now, again, like I said, fortunately, I had cut out some stuff. I've never been a person that really has a sweet tooth.
Okay, so this is where we divide right here. This is where we separate.
I've always been like, if I want a sweet snack, it's like it'll hit me for a very short amount of time, and then
I got you.
With the exception of sweet tea. Now I'm a Southern boy all day long. The biggest, hardest thing that's come from E2M is me giving up sweet tea on just about a daily basis. And I'm talking about like McDonald's sweet tea all the time, kind of.
Yes, sir.
Tea. Yeah. So that's what really put me there. But the workouts, they ramp up. That first week, that was the biggest thing, is just doing all of it, in like a confined space. So even when I was doing it on my own, I kind of pick and choose. It wasn't like a circuit, just some cardio here and there, maybe some strengthening exercises, because I know how that works. You got to build your muscle up to really keep that weight coming off and build your caloric burn. But just doing it all in once, some of those circuits, they'll make you they'll get you right.
Oh, for sure.
They'll wake you up. And kudos to the coaches for that, because even remembering back to the high school training days, and even some in college, I was like, I don't remember it being this hard. But as we get older, that's what happens.
Right.
But yeah, it makes you feel accomplished. I will say that, just getting through that first week, because you tell yourself it's too hard to do. You know, I can't give up this, or I can't give up that. But then you get through that first week, and you're like, wait a minute, I did it. You know,
exactly.
I did it. So if I can do that, whatever they have this next week, I can do. You know, so and then you get fruit. So
yeah. Well, fruit never tastes so good, brother. No, that's so real, man. That's so real. And it really is mental, man. On my show, I call Jeff, the jizza or the genius, because he's literally like put together, in a way, the best way to lose weight in 8 weeks. And like you said, it's bearable. Like, it seems impossible, but before you know it, you're doing it, and you're just doing it. It just, it's almost like, your body takes over and you just don't even think about it, man. So that's super cool, man. What got my attention about Mr. Mike, and I'm glad a lot of E2Mers are watching, make sure you guys follow this guy in the group. He is hilarious. He's acting really sophisticated on my podcast. I don't know if it's front or what, but the guy is hilarious, and you guys know I love to have fun. I think we have some in-house comedians, man, and Mike, I want to make sure you got your recognition, bro, because you put out some funny stuff, man. So talk about that, man. Is that's just you being you, because you even got some meme game in there. See, I actually used to be a professional meme person myself. So I respect the craft. Like, I'm seeing the meme game, I'm seeing the videos. Like, talk about that, fam.
My wife is gonna be mad at you because now she's gonna be like, "Oh, you done gave him the big head, and now he's really gonna go in." I'm just that corny kind of funny guy that I just find references and everything. So that's just what it is. And then I'm not afraid to, just have fun and just kind of make fun of myself. Not in just a total, negative way, but just put it all out there, because that's just who I am and whatnot. And so I find that if you can find humor and have fun with stuff, it also makes it sustainable. So I just try to be relatable in whatever, and just, like I said, find the humor and stuff. And I find humor in some of the craziest places. So I just try to put it out there for folks. And maybe if you laugh a little bit, you'll come back and see and like what I'm doing. So you'll get something else out of it.
Yeah. No, I legit get that, fam. Like I think in movies and music, like, everything is a reference to, like, I hear something, I can go to a movie clip or music, like, it just, and that's why, like, whenever I like kind of recreate the coach's moves and stuff on a boomerang, it's always because they say something, they do something, I'm like, oh, like today Whit was like, take your shirt off. So I immediately went to Petey Pablo.
There you go.
Like, just immediately, like, that's the way my mind works, man.
Yep, that's how I operate too. You'll
exactly. And what I love, man, is the E2M fam love it. Like you said, it helps make it sustainable. So many people reach out to me and say, hey, you make this fun, you make this enjoyable. I look forward to your posts, and that's what it's all about, man. Just spreading that love and that cheer, man. And I want to make sure people check you out, fam, because you doing it too. You out there doing it too, fam.
Yeah, I'm good for a song or two. I'll parody a song.
I know. That's a gift I don't have, man. That's another level. You're on that Wayne Brady kind of thing, man. That's like, I don't have that gift, man, but it's super dope, man. But bro, listen, first, thank you again for coming on the show, man. This has been super fun. I always like to kind of end it the same way, man. Give you an opportunity to speak to that person, man, that's on the outside looking in. It may be a friend of mine on Facebook, not an E2M, or maybe somebody listening on the podcast or watching this on YouTube. What would you say to someone that's thinking about joining this program? What would be your words to them?
I would just say, if you tried it your way and it hasn't worked, or hasn't worked to the degree that you like, just try. That's the big thing. One of the biggest things that I've taken from it is the hashtag all or something.
Yes, my favorite.
That is literally my favorite so far too. And so, you may not be able to give your all, but you can give something. So just come join the group. We're very supportive, and that's one of the things I love about it is in the 8, well, now it's about 11 weeks, but I've found people that I'd never connected with before, and they're rooting me on. I'm rooting them on, things of that nature. So not to be cliche, but E2M really is like a family, once you get in and get involved. And you may not get as much support as you want from, the real, your coworkers and whatnot, but within the group, I'm telling you, the atmosphere, the bonds and everything like that is real, and everybody's going to support you to kind of help you get to your goal.
Yes, sir. Great. I appreciate you putting it out there, man. And obviously you did a good job, because Mr. Eddie said great interview. So that's the seal of that's the seal of approval.
Big brother Eddie says it's gold.
Hey, it's gold, baby. It's gold, man. Thank you again, bro. This has been fun. Definitely want to stay connected to you. Me, you, and Antoine and Todd, we need to do like a skit, like where we all cut back and forth and we all do it together. We need to make that happen, man.
The real husbands of E2M or something,
I like it. So I'm gonna start an inbox with all 4 of us in there. We about to make it happen, bro. Thank you again, man. This has been fun. To everybody listen to the Bar Fitness Podcast, thank you guys for listening to the podcast. Make sure you remember 1 Timothy 4:8. The body, Paul said, yes, take care of the body. That's a good thing, but we also have to take care of our spiritual body as well. And so until next time, you guys, God bless, and we're out of here.
Amen.
It's just different.